Hello and welcome to our virtual time clock training series. In this video, we'll be covering how to assign and set up group managers and their permissions. So let's go ahead and get started. With the time clock open, we're going to go ahead and log into administration mode. Go to File, turn administration on. And we're going to go ahead and open the configure menu and choose display groups. And to set up the manager settings, we're going to look for the manager tab here. And let's go ahead and take a look at the options in this window. So the group managers box right here allows you to go ahead and assign individual managers for the group. So you can click select and then select Amy as the group manager. And this will give Amy group management over everybody who's in this group. And you can tell by going to the user tab. And so all these users are going to be in Amy's group. So the manager configure access box down here allows you to determine which configuration panels that managers will have access to when they're in administration mode. And what that means is if I go back to the configuration menu, these are all the setup for the time clock. So you can choose which of these settings managers have access to. So if I go back to display groups and managers, you can choose select. And you can decide which of those panels you want, again, that manager to have access to. So I could turn on a couple of these options. And going from there, so the enable manager messaging, this just allows managers to have access to messaging when they log in to administration mode. And then some of those important settings are right here under the manager entry modifications. So let's just kind of walk through what these settings mean. So create manual entries. So this allows managers to create manual punches for employees in the group. They can change the time on those and create brand new entries. Create leave entries allows managers to enter PTO entries for the workers that they supervise. Edit entries means managers will have the ability to view and edit existing time punches for users and change the time any way they need to modify that. Then insert breaks and insert lunches both allow managers to insert a break or lunch into an existing punch for an employee. And those are usually on by default, and you can configure those. And then the last section down here, manager administration. These are additional tasks that you may want a manager to be able to have ability to change here. So closing payroll periods, performing backups, and then exporting data. So those are available for you. So once you've set someone up as a manager, let's see how that works as the manager. So I'm going to close the configure menu, and then I'm going to turn administration mode off. And now for a manager, they'll actually get into management mode the same way that you would get into administration. So you go to File, turn administration on, and now you'll need to choose your manager's name, and we can put in her password. And now as you'll see, the toolbar here looks quite different. So less options here because of the way that we set that up. And if I go to configure, now I'm just going to see leave awards and database are the only active panels that the manager can get into. And other than that, I can go here and add entry, edit entry, and these will be turned on or off depending on those configurations that you set up. So that wraps up the manager group settings. To learn about other display group options, you can see our online knowledge base. And if you have additional questions about virtual time clock, please visit our website to give us a call or send us an email at service@redcourt.com.